right. Thank you so much for showing up this evening. A brief story, a dog story of all things. A long time ago, I had a dog. It was a very amazing, great dog. I had her for about 10 years. She was totally incredible. When she was a puppy, I used to leave her at home. And then when I come home from work, she would have all sorts of new and creative ways of destroying the apartment. Sometimes she would grab potted plants off the shelf. They would be in plastic pots and shake them. And I'm only guessing because I didn't see it, except for when I got home, my whole floor was dirt rather than carpet. And one day I came home and she had ripped all the cushions off my couch and then tore the material off the cushions and took the foam and ripped it up into a million little pieces and spread it all over the entire apartment. So I came in and I was cleaning that up and I had left the door open. And then as I was cleaning it up, I hear someone come to the door and it was these two girls. And well, I didn't know it at the time, but they said, "Oh, can we talk to you?" And I said, "Okay, well, just come in." My dog made this mess of cleaning up, and it turned out that they were trying to sell me like magazine subscriptions, and they're talking to me. And at some point, one of them says, "You don't have to clean up just because we're here." And I'm like, "You have to go now. I just told you that my dog tore all this stuff." So it was really hilarious, and it was a great way for me to tell the magazine salespeople that they have to go. But I still miss that dog, and I loved her exciting, creative ways to destroy my apartment back in the day. And thank you for coming this evening. We will, as per normal, start. Oh, by the way, anyone who's wondering, yes, we will be here Wednesday night. If you want to join Wednesday night, I will be here also. And we're going to scoot back. I'm going to scoot back so that we can start from the seated position. On sitting as best as you can, turn the feet in, cross the legs, however is comfortable for you. And let's sit up really tall. And just take a moment and feel where the body is today. Feel if any, this is going to sound very yoga, which I don't always sound very yoga, but see how the collective energy has affected us. Now the passing full moon has affected the collective energy, which has affected us. And just feel the body, and let's begin the breathing. We're going to breathe in through the nose as we reach the arms all the way up. We're going to breathe out as we bring them all the way down. And again, breathing in all the way up. Breathing out all the way down. And let's continue breathing in all the way up. Breathing out all the way down. Breathing in all the way up. Setting our rhythm, breathing out all the way down. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out all the way down. Just a couple more of these. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out all the way down. One more, breathing in all the way up. And then on the out breath back down, we're going to continue the breath. And we're going to draw big circles on the ceiling with our straight spine running to the crown of the head. Like our spine is a really long flashlight, and the light of that flashlight is coming out of the top of our head, drawing a big circle on the roof ceiling area. Keep on breathing. Oxygen is everything. All right, let's go the opposite direction. Keep on breathing, keep on drawing that big circle with the light coming out of the top of your head. Very nice. Back to center, a favorite of mine. I'm going to put the right hand down, keep the arm straight, left arm up and over. We're going to do a lot of these warming up into the practice today before we get into the push-ups, and we're going to do the pivot standing series. Going to look up along the elbow to the ceiling, keep on breathing. Good. Let's switch it. Left hand down, the right arm up and over. Long reaching up the side, looking along the elbow to the ceiling, breathing in the nose. Good. Back to center. If it's possible, lean a little forward and see if you can stand without using your hands. Once standing, we're going to step, I'm going to step the right foot over the left, and then we're going to forward fold, letting everything, let the jaw get loose and the head get loose, and just hang here. You could circle in the arms if you like. Let's continue the breathing, hanging into this pose. All right, and then step the other foot over, so we're just switching which foot is on the outside. And again, hanging, and really tell your body to let go. You can pendulum the arms, you can just hang. You can continue with the circles if you prefer the circles. All breathing all the time, taking our time. Great. Engage the core. Let's come up to standing. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to lift the right leg and take intertwined fingers, grabbing the right knee. You could activate that right foot, pulling the big toe towards the shin if you like, or it could just be there. You could circle it around, or you could do nothing. Pull the shoulders back and down, pull the core into the crown of your head, and keep on breathing here. Very nice. Let that down. You could step it out and shake it out for a moment. And then we're going to stand on the opposite foot, which is the right. We're going to lift the left. Intertwine fingers, grab the knee. You could activate the foot. You could circle the foot. You could do nothing with the foot. Pull the core in and up. Pull the shoulders back and down. Breathe right here. We'll do those for sure. Very nice. Let that down. Step it out a little bit. Let's bring the big toes together, the ankles a little bit apart. You can turn the thumbs out. I'm going to try to do a lot of threes tonight. So we're going to breathe in as we reach up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Out breath on the forward fold, fingers low, legs straight. If the hands are on the ground, great. Otherwise, on the shins, we look up, lengthen the tail to the eyeballs. Forward fold, out breath, up again, hands in prayer to the ceiling, down through the heart center, push into the earth, circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We're going to look up. We're going to forward fold, up again to the ceiling. This is number 3, down through the heart. We're going to push into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. Again, fingers low. We look up. We forward fold all the way back up. We're going to call this number 1. down through the heart center, push into the earth, circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We're gonna look up, and from here, we're stepping back to the top of push-up. We're gonna hold there for a couple, let's do 3 breaths. Belly tight, legs tight. When you're ready, you can put the knees down, you can lower all the way down. Up dog, rolling forward, third eye looking. And down dog, pulling up and back, we look at the navel. We're gonna pedal the feet, stepping one, bending one leg, pushing the heel down, stepping in place. Breathing, looking at the navel. Good, walk or jump to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers low, we look up. The forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling prayer, down through the heart center, push into the earth, circle back up, number 2. Forward fold on the out breath, fingers low again. We look up, flat back. We're gonna step back, again, top of push up, lower or drop. Up dog or cobra, and down dog, pulling up and back. We're breathing here, if you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, just breathing in the nose, looking at the navel as best as you can. All right, step, walk, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling prayer. Down to the heart, we push into the earth, back up on the in-breath. Number 3, we forward fold, again, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up. Lower drop, up dog, and down dog. We breathe here, remembering we can rest, remembering we're listening to the body. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Let's intertwine all but the pointing fingers. And we're gonna come all the way up to the ceiling, lengthening up, pull the core in to this, pull the core in and up to the fingers to the ceiling, and then arch it back. Good, that's 1. Back to center. Let's take the feet apart the distance of the hips or shoulders. We're gonna lean over to the right for a moment, and then over to the left for a moment. Good, that's 2. We're gonna push the walls out. This is 3. From the hips up, we're gonna turn and look to the right. We're gonna hold a little bit tonight on this side, both sides. And then over to the other side. Great, back to center. Let's return the feet together at the top of the mat, big toes touching, ankles apart. Chair pose, let the knees fall together, sitting in chair. Good, up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top push up again, lower drop, up dog, third eye, down dog. Warrior 1 on the right, right foot steps, left foot turns out, we're coming up. Knee over ankle, back foot flat. You can reach the left arm forward if you want to square the ribs to the front of space. Good, touch the sky again, and hands right back down, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Left side, please, step in, right foot turns out, back up. You can reach the right arm forward if you feel like it. Push into the back foot, the outside edge of it especially. Continue the breathing in the nose. All right, touch the ceiling and hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna breathe here. At least 3 breaths. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do the second one. We sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right side again, warrior one, left foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer to the ceiling, looking up, lengthening up. We're gonna hold here, breathing. Great, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left side, please step in, right foot turns flat. Back up, hands in prayer, lengthening up, looking up, breathing, we're gonna hold. Excellent, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and very nice, we're gonna stay right here. All right, walk, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair again. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. All right, number 3, we sit in chair. Up, over again, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right side again, warrior one, left foot turns out. Hands in prayer again above the head. Lengthening up, pull the core in. If it feels all right to you, arch back a little bit, lift your heart to the ceiling. All right, hands down, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot, please step in, right foot turns out, back up, hands in prayer. Lengthen up, maybe arch it back. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're gonna stay here breathing at least 3 breaths. Good, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. And we're gonna stay here breathing as an end of the sequence. Great, arms down, we straight the legs. Let's take the feet apart, distance of the hips to shoulders. We always do 3 here. We're gonna grab the elbows and we're gonna hang down. And let's breathe. You may wish to engage the core. On an in-breath, touch the ceiling all the way up. On an out-breath, all the way down. Peace fingers coming under the big toes. Thumbs touching on the inside, elbows out and away, head down. It's okay to bend the legs. Let's breathe. Good. Back up, touch the ceiling again. And back down, each hand under each foot from the front. And we'll stay here. Again, it's okay if the legs are bent. Keep on breathing. All right, let go and let's stand at the top of the mat. We're going to take a few breaths right here. How about 3? Just letting the body restabilize. So we are going to pivot tonight. We're going to start with triangle. The right foot stays in the front. The left foot steps back about the distance of one of your legs. Arms out over the heels. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to reach out, and then we'll bring in right hand down, maybe on the shin, maybe palms facing out and away. Left arm up. If possible, we're looking to the reaching hand. We're going to breathe here. Good. Let's come up. Let's pivot. Right toes in the 45, left toes out. We're going to reach out over that left foot and then get triangle on the other side. If possible, looking to the reaching hand. If not, look at the foot. You want your nose pointing right down to that foot. Great. Back up. Let's pivot. Left toes 45, right toes out. Let's shorten the stance a couple of inches. Reach that left arm way forward. Good. And we're going to put the left hand on the shin, maybe the back of the hand outside of the leg. And if you want to twist, right arm up. You could stay like in pyramid pose if you prefer. We're going to breathe here. It's okay to take it easy. Great. Back up. We're pivoting. Right toes 45, left toes out. Reach the right arm all the way out the back. And then right hand down. And we'll mirror what we did on the other side. Good. Back up. Let's pivot again. Left toes in, right toes out. We're going to lengthen the stance a little bit back to where it was, just for a momentary warrior 2. And then we are going to do extended side angle, center of the right forearm on the leg near the knee. Left arm up and over. You could stay right here. You could put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. Keep breathing, keep reaching. Back up, we'll straight the legs so we can pivot. Right toes 45, left toes to warrior two out the back. And from here, again, we'll do extended side angle, center of the forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. Keep on breathing. Great, back up. Let's come right into horse, turning the toes a little bit out, bending at the legs. Let's put the hands on the knees first and let them be heavy. And then we're going to rotate the right shoulder forward. And we're going to rotate the left shoulder forward. And then back and forth on your time, nice and easy. Good, let's come up and push the walls out, pulling the fingers back. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Woo, stand. We're going to turn the toes to run straight forward. We're going to touch the ceiling all the way up and then all the way down with the fingertips right on the line of the big toes. And then head down and maybe palms down. We're going to stay here and breathe. This will be one of 3 of the wide-legged standing poses we do. Good, back up, reach to the ends of the fingers. Behind the back, we're going to intertwine the fingers, pushing the palms together. You can look up for a moment, and then we're going to forward fold, and you can lift the arms up off the back, as much or as little as the body will allow, or as much or as little as you want. Good, back up. We touch the ceiling. And then back down, you can grab shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers, pulling the elbows away from the ears. And we're going to stay here. I'm just going to do shins for myself tonight. Stay down low, both hands over to the right for a moment, left shoulder under and through. And then over to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Great, let's stand, and we're gonna step up to the top of the mat. Now let's shake it out more than a little bit today. And let your fingers get loose like you're trying to get water off your fingers, throwing it down to the ground, stepping the feet out a little bit. If you live above someone, you can go a little easier so you don't make them crazy. They might already be crazy, who knows? All right, excellent. We're going to do warrior 3, standing on the left foot, and then bring the hands to the heart, or Superman, or free fall, it's your choice. We'll lift the right foot off the ground, and we'll take, a few breaths right here. Good, and then if you like, left hand down, right arm up. We'll take about 3 breaths here. And we'll switch the hands if you like. We'll see if I'm up for 3 breaths here. All right, let's stand. Step it out again. You can shake the hands out again. All right. We're going to stand on the right foot for warrior 3. Again, you can do hands to heart, whatever you did on the other side. Left foot up. We'll take 3 breaths here. And if you like, right hand down, left arm up, Ardha Chandrasana for 3 breaths. And switching the hands, see what we can do. All right. Stand again, step it out, shake it out. I am really happy to be doing tree right now. Standing on the left, we're going to lift the right leg up. You can get that lock if it'll happen. You can hold the ankle, or you can put the leg out in the front. Hands to the heart or even all the way up. And let's take our time right here. Find your visual, make it easier. I'm staring at the camera out in front of me. Great, let that down. You can move a little bit. We're going to do the other side, standing on the right. We're going to lift the left. See if you can get the lock. You can continue to hold it. You can put it in the front, hands to the heart, or all the way up. We're going to stay here and breathe. Very nice. Let that down, step it out. Back to standing on the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee up, and we're going to grab the right knee with the right hand, left hand on the hip. Those of you that like can take the peace fingers and grab the big toe, extend the leg. Otherwise, just hold the knee, stand tall either way, breathing here. Let's open that leg out to the right as we look as best we can to the left. Great. Back to center, leg out on its own, just for maybe 3 breaths. Woo! Let that down, step it out. All right. We're going to stand on the right. We're going to lift the left. And if you want to grab the big toe, extend the leg, please do. Excellent. Open that leg out to the left as we look to the right. Back to center, leg out on its own. Great. Let that down. You can step it out. And then ultimately, we're going to squat. So toes slightly splayed, heels under the hips. We're coming down. You can push the elbows into the legs, lengthen up the back. Let's take at least 3 super long breaths here. I've been getting a lot of good feedback on this next sequence, so please let me know if you got a vote on it. We're going to reach the arms, prayer straight forward, so reach your hands right to me, staying in the squat, and then all the way up, engage the core up to the fingers, arch it back, and then back down, fingers forward into the squat. Up again for number 2, pull the core up to the fingers, arch it back if you like, back down. And one more, up again, reach it up, arch it back, back down. And let's come on to hands and knees for a little bit of cat and cow. We'll let the belly drop down. Looking up, third eye. As we breathe out, we arch the back. And let's move with the breath. Good. Back to center. Let's look over the right shoulder for a moment, see the tail, and then over to the other side. Back to center. We're going to turn the right hand in to face the left. We're going to feed the left arm through, laying onto the shoulder and the side of the face. We're going to push the right hand against the mat. And then if you want, you could bring the right hand up and around the back. We're going to breathe here. Good. Up again. Let's switch. Left hand faces the right. We're going to feed the right arm through. You can push that hand against the mat. And we breathe here. Great. Back to center. Step the right foot to the top of the mat and reach the arms up like a big funnel. You can step that right foot a little further forward if you like, and we're going to let the hips drop down and breathe. We twist, left elbow outside of right leg, hands in prayer pulling towards the chest, fingers to the face. You can stay here. You can roll back on the ball of the left foot if you prefer. Let's breathe. All right, let's switch it. We'll step that right knee back and the left foot back to the top. Arms up, we'll stay here. And let's twist right elbow outside. Hands in prayer, pull in, fingers to the face. We stay here. You could roll back. Whatever you did on the other side, let's please do something similar, if possible. Great, let's switch it again. So step that left knee back, right foot straight forward again, up to the top of the right foot, arms straight up to the sky. We'll take a couple of breaths here. And let's come down on the inside. It could be hands, it could be elbows, it could be something in between. Keep the leg pulling against the right side. Very nice. We're going to switch it. Right knee back, left foot up to the top, arms straight up again. Give it a moment here. And straight down. And whatever you did on the other side, again, see if you can do something similar. All right, all the way, stepping all the way back to the top of push-up again. We're going to lower down, up dog, down dog. From down dog, right leg up. You can bend the leg, open the hip, and then let's throw it right on to the top for pigeon. Left leg scooches a little back. You could look at the ceiling, lifting the heart. Hands down, forearms down, head down, and we breathe here. All right, hands down again, top of the mat. I'm going to shake my right leg out a bit. A vinyasa again. We lower down, up dog, down dog. Left foot reaching up just for a moment. You can bend that leg, opening up the hip, and then throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the right leg back a bit. We look up, lift the heart, and hands down, forearms down, same as the other side. We breathe here. All right, last of the vinyasas. Hands down, we'll step back, we can shake that left leg. Let's lower down again. Up dog and down dog. And then we're gonna sit and we're gonna put the feet straight out in front of us. We're gonna breathe in and reach up. We're gonna breathe out and try to touch the toes. And up again, breathing in. And then out breath, trying to touch the toes. We're just going to keep on breathing out and forward folding. Good, touch the ceiling. We're going to bring the arm down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Left hand's going to grab the small toes. You can bring the feet in real close, right in on top, close enough so you can sit up tall with your back flat against the wall. And you can butterfly the legs if you care to. Let's breathe here. Good, and we're going to forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, folding the heart towards the toes, keeping the shoulder blades pulling back together, even though it may seem like that's stopping you from going further. But let's just keep it clean and we're going to breathe. Good, back up. Let's extend the legs out in front of us. You could shake them a little bit and we're going to do our twist. Right leg bending, left arm grabs the right leg, hand behind you, shoulder back, elbow on the outside if you like. We're going to breathe here looking at the wall. All right, let's switch it. Right leg out, left sole in, right arm grabs the leg, hand behind you, sit up tall. Put the elbow outside, we look at the wall and breathe. All right, back around, both legs bent. Arms under the legs, roll back under the tail. You can stay here. You can let go, pull the shoulders back, look at the feet, breathe. You could straighten the legs. You may want to straighten the legs tonight if you want more of a workout because we're only going to do 3. This is 1. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. We'll take our time right here. Very nice, up again, 2 or 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And for tonight, last one. All right, hug the knees in. We're gonna lie back. We're gonna set up for bridge. We can grab the shins first if you like, pull them down, bring the nose up, and then feet down flat, feet on knees about 2 fists apart. We're gonna lift the hips. As you lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers. We're gonna stay right here. 3 long breaths. Good, all the way down. Hug the knees in, and we're gonna go upside down. You're welcome to skip it. You're welcome to just lay against the wall with the feet up the wall. We're starting with plow, 3 breath in plow, kicking the feet up and over the head. Right here, you could intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. Good, hands on the back, feet straight up. We're gonna stay here a bit long. And bend the legs, bring the knees down, grab the feet, lower yourself into dead bug. Knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up, head down. We're gonna breathe here. Excellent. Knees into the chest, arms out like a T. We take a breath in. As you breathe out, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, right hand can hold the knees down. We breathe here. Back up to center and then over to the other side. We breathe here. And up again. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. You're welcome to lay down and final rest, but it is Monday, so I'm going to roll up and we're going to do 5 minutes of seated meditation. I'm sitting on the rolled up mat, just the hips. The feet are turned in. You can cross the legs any way you like. Make it comfortable. We're going to intertwine the fingers with the thumbs touching, or one hand on top of the other, hands down. Chin hanging slightly to the chest. Eyes gently closed, becoming aware of the body, breathing itself. And let's just stay here in the magic moment of now. All right. Hands to the heart center, we rub them together, making fire. And then all the way up like a big funnel. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. And more if possible. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, tighten the floor. And let everything go. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you for coming out tonight. Again, I'll be here Wednesday for anyone that wants to partake. And it's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. Let me stop this